It's time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by Thomas James and Bechtold Jewelry, the oldest jewelry store in South Dakota, using time-tested techniques to restore and repair jewelry, and using the latest technology to create custom pieces. Thomas James and Bechtold Jewelry, 325 South Phillips Avenue, downtown Sioux Falls. It was on this day, February 8, 1892, another of the famous divorce cases that came to the early Sioux Falls divorce colony started on this day. Margaret Day Stewers was an heiress of the Astor family, the niece of John Jacob Astor. Incidentally, it was her uncle who directed her this way after his wife had given generously to the All Saints School, and he had financed the construction of the Calvary Episcopal Cathedral. He did that after his wife's passing. Margaret had married a Dutch diplomat, Alphonse Lambert Eugene Ritter de Stewers, and that is a mouthful. Shortly after her wedding, she was whisked off to Europe, splitting time between London and Paris and other major cities. Maggie quickly became disillusioned with this lifestyle and also claimed that her husband was absent and extremely cruel when not around company. On the advice of her uncle, she moved to Sioux Falls, where state law only required a person to have a residence in the state for 6 months before being eligible to file for a divorce, a much shorter time than most places in the nation. Margaret and an unknown traveling companion took up residence at the Grand Cataract Hotel on Phillips Avenue. She had her suite, actually 4 hotel rooms, entirely remodeled and refurnished to her taste, including the additions of a large bathtub and a grand piano. She also reserved private parlors in the hotel lobby and dining room, and an additional 2 rooms for her travel companion. After 8 months of living in Sioux Falls, the case opened up. Her husband's lawyers argued valiantly, but in the end, the judge granted the divorce. But wait, there's more. Reports differ, but either within just a few hours or a few days after being granted her legal divorce, Maggie introduced her mysterious travel companion as her fiancé, William Elliott Zaborski, also a wealthy New Yorker and a famous automobile racer. They were married right here in Sioux Falls in one of Maggie's private parlors at the Cataract Hotel. Now, before any judgment is passed on Maggie, let it be known that she remained with William until his death in 1903 for a car accident. They had one son, Louis, who would also become a famous race car driver and die in a crash in 1924. Margaret passed away at the age of 58 in 1911. A remarkable day in Sioux Falls history, to say the least. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by Thomas James and Bechtold Jewelry at 325 South Phillips Avenue in downtown Sioux Falls.